Hey everyone, Square Peg, Square Hole coming to you live this morning from Washington and Jefferson in Washington, Pennsylvania, about 30 minutes outside of Pittsburgh. Wow, what a cool school. Really small, 1,100 students, but unbelievable. This is Pre-Med Central, and unreal in terms of their graduation rates, in terms of their ability to help kids get into the next step. These kids here, they go on to grad school, whether it's medical school, business, law school. They are 94% graduating in 4 years, which is way above the national average. And just a really interesting place. They are all about ethical leadership, professional pathways, really helping the kids find their way through and be successful here. Their motto, together we thrive, and I think that really fits it nicely. So as you can see behind me, you can see the Pres Pride sign behind me because, as you might expect, Washington and Jefferson is named for the two presidents. Apparently they had a competition right after the Civil War when they decided they needed to come together as one school, and the group that raised more was able to be the first name on the school, so hence Washington did a good job. So their motto here, to graduate people of uncommon integrity. They are ethical, well-rounded thinkers. So what are they known for? Business administration, chemistry, English, economics, biology, all sorts of great projects for their capstone projects, because the kids here, not only do you start with a freshman seminar, but you end up with a capstone. And just talking to our tour guide, and her capstone project was about she's a math major, so how do you swap out what the different symbols in math mean and use that to form a new form of geometry? Okay, really interesting, even for me as the math major. So things to keep in mind here, they have this really cool Magellan project. Kids apply for it and they get up to $3,000 in funding to study anything they want, anywhere they want over the summer, and you can do that for all 3 years that you are here. So what a nice way to be able to really explore something you're interested in, knowing that you have the funding for it. And you can't afford to fly there, that's okay. You can also apply for a scholarship for the money, all right? Really something that most schools are not offering to their students. You have to have 2 academic programs here. It could be a major minor, it could be 2 majors, whatever works for you. They are the 11th oldest college in the U.S. Right? They were started in 1781. Price is right when you come here. So their tuition, they recently brought down to about $28,000 tuition, plus everything else. But they do give a lot of aid still. So really the net price here is extremely low, which makes it a really great fit if you're looking to go on to grad school and you don't want to spend a lot on your undergrad. So a few more things to know about them. They are the D3, the presidents, as you might think. Some famous people here, John Aston from the Addams Family, as well as, for those of you who love your football, Roger Goodell. So he was actually an economics major here, not even business. And as I've been talking to more and more people, while it's great to have a business degree as your undergrad, a lot of times people in business are not looking for those of you who have a business major. They're looking for people who are critical thinkers. So something in economics, history, English, communication, all great potential majors as well as business. So don't think you have to be locked into business to go on to be something successful. And a little note here, Roger Goodell didn't play football. He was not a coach. And he still was one of the top guys in the NFL. So just something to keep in mind as you go here. A couple other things you might want to know. Those you know, I love my coffee. 600 cups of coffee served here today in their cafe every day. So I love that fact about these kids. When you only have 1,100 students, that means it's a lot of coffee. And they do have 2 pet-friendly dorms. So if you're interested in bringing your pet, this is a place for you. So, looking for something a little different, looking to potentially go on to grad school, this might be a good place for you. They do also have 3+2 programs. Engineering, they have with Case Western, Columbia, Wash U, and UPitt. They have a 4+4 early assurance program with Temple Med School. You have to be pretty much tippy-top of your class with great SAT scores for that. Is the only place that they look at SAT scores. Otherwise, they are test optional. So something to keep in mind with that, and they have been years and years. So if you're looking for grad school, you're looking for a smaller place. If you're looking to really know your professors, biggest class size here is 40. Most of them are a lot smaller than that. Capstone can be 1. This might be a good spot for you. Keep an eye out for me and see where I am next.